Welcome back, folks. I don't know if you have any questions or if you've gotten any of those questions answered yet, but if you haven't, then you should probably have some more beer.
Yep. That's all it'll take. The sticker is being worked on, by the way. It is nearly complete.
That's right.
It's very simple. It's just a beer mug with the words, drink a beer, answers will appear.
Yeah.
So, very simple, but it got our logo on the beer mug, so it'll look good.
That's awesome. Yeah, we got, it's just our normal two today, plus we got Dalton back here.
Possible guest.
Yeah, we got an impromptu unofficial guest because he doesn't have his own camera or his own seating arrangement or anything. But yeah, he was coming up here. He's gonna be working up in the area for the next however long it is. Yeah, I was about to say it was a couple months, I think. But yeah, he's gonna be floating around, and it's gonna be good to have Dalton around because I haven't got to see Dalton a whole lot in a while. He's been working his ass and his nuts off, both of them.
Yeah. For anybody that doesn't know, Dalton's our friend from high school. He's a few years younger than us. He is half Irish, half Norwegian. He is actually of the Irish descent, but again, half Norwegian as well. So you can't really pinpoint exactly where it's at. Somewhere across the sea he came from. And, he's been here with us for the past 25 years-ish. Been rocking pretty good with the Glenville crew. Some things to know about Dalton. He is 5'2". He has purple hair. He has 7 fingers on his right hand while only 5 on his left. That comes from a genetic disorder, but that you really can't attribute to him. It just has to do with blood clots that may happen. Watch for those. What else? He's got a younger sister, a younger brother, and then another younger sister. 2 parents on this side, a parent on that side, and a couple grandparents in between. Other than that, like Wyatt said, he's been working his nuts off. He's a really good dude. And his ass. His ass is no longer with him because it's in the field.
His ass off. Yeah, he's working on his nuts right now.
Yeah, they're only half there, but he's a really great dude, a good father, and a great friend, and we're excited to have his short little purple hair ass with us.
Yeah, and he's in the fantasy football league, so we'll get to include to include him on that one this one.
There we go.
We have a few. He'll be around as long as he's not working.
Well, heck yeah. We're excited to have you, Dalton. Sit back there, strap in, and get ready for some stuff.
Drugs, alcohol, other drugs. Yeah. Well, we'll start off like we normally do. I want you to go first because I want to show you the shit I got. What did you get into in the last shit? It hasn't been that long. We haven't done this on a Monday in a long fucking time.
Actually, I think last week we did.
Did we?
Didn't we? So I think last week was the first time we did.
We might have. I don't remember because I was off Monday through Thursday. So.
It was either I think it was Monday. It was either Monday or Tuesday, but last week was normal work stuff. I worked my butt off, got some good stuff out. I think. I don't know. I don't remember. No, I still got those. Luckily, I know not to push myself now. The college doesn't demand too much. Friday, I went and golfed with my buddy Greg from SLS. Great to see him again, former crew chief. I talk about him a lot. The only thing worth mentioning through that, did better than what I did before, and 5 inches away from hitting a hole-in-one. And when I say 5 inches, I am not exaggerating. A smaller gap than what my club face of my putter was between the ball and the hole. So, sick way to kick it off, a little birthday extravaganza there.
Yeah, your birthday was Saturday. Happy. I know I told you, but I'll tell you on camera as well. Happy belated birthday.
Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, so Saturday was my birthday. Friday, after I golfed, when Faith got off work, we went up to PA, spent the weekend up there. Weekend pretty much included a whole bunch of food. I actually want to shout out a few places specifically. Bunch of food, some shopping. Was able to spoil myself a little bit. Pretty good. I've got a few things to say in between here about this weekend too. So, Doghouse Diner, that's in Washington, PA. It's a small little diner. Good for breakfast, good for lunch, good for dinner. We went there for breakfast. This place rocked, dude. It's a tiny, tiny little diner, but man, was it not packed, and it was just dope little food, and on the outskirts of the city. So nice to call out. We ate at the Walnut Grill in Washington there Saturday night before we went to the casino. That's very good food. Kind of a higher end restaurant in terms of the type of food they offer for like a good $30 plate. So it's not too bad priced. Casino, bro. The worst freaking... I had the worst luck. I've never done so bad at the casino. I always walk away with the casino a winner. Even whenever I'm not winning a lot, I'm walking away up $100 minimum usually.
Yeah, like,
I did not.
The worst that we did whenever me and you would go is like we'd at least get money to cover drinks. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like
where we weren't actually down,
but we were eventually like drinking for free. Essentially, like we'd win enough to go get our drinks and food and shit. You know, maybe leave with $20 extra or something.
Yeah, that is not how it went this time, dude. Faith did okay. She luckily saved us. She only lost like $20 overall, but dude, I lost nearly 200, and I was prepared to lose more. I just had self-control, and whenever I lost what I lost, I was like, I'm just done for the night. I'll just enjoy everybody else. It's not worth it for me. To say on that though, the Washington Casino replaced a lot of their slots, and so it makes sense that that idea of like walking around till you feel a machine or you just want to play, it doesn't exist. It did not exist for me Saturday. I did not feel good on any machine that I played. They replaced them. They're all new, and just it sucks. So that was rough. It was still a good time. I got to hang out with my sister and brother-in-law Devin came up. Yeah, they came up just for a few hours, just for dinner in the casino with us, and then they headed home. But they got to hang out with us, so it was still cool, you know. But overall, it was a great weekend. I got a lot of dope hats, including this one. Faith got me this one for my birthday. So it's West Virginia, and then the past meets the present. I don't know exactly what this means, but I loved this hat at Dick's a few weeks ago, and she remembered. So, cool. I've got a lot of other cool hats, dude. I picked up a dope hat. Next time we have an in-person podcast, I'm excited to wear this motherfucker because it is for sure going to win me a roadie, I believe, and it is... it's just a cool hat, so I'm excited to pop that thing on. It may happen before our next in-person one, in case we do like a Halloween one and we end up wanting to dress up for something, or you know.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Halloween soon. It's in 3 weeks from this episode, so we could do a masked episode. But anyways, back to the weekend recap. South Point Mall. Worst mall I've ever been. Legitimate worst mall. Yeah, they don't anymore. They don't. Don't fucking go there. Like, legitimately, the only thing that's there is a Marshall's. If you look online, it tells you that there's all kinds of stores there, including it's called Iron Blast Game and Toy Zone. All I wanted was some retro toys. I just wanted to buy retro toys for my birthday. I didn't get to buy one freaking toy, dude, because I couldn't find a store. I went to this place. Me and Faith went to this mall out of our way, got there, and the entire mall is run down and closed. Like, everything is run down and closed. It convinces you whenever you start turning into the mall because you see a bunch of cars and everything, because they put a Jeep dealership right at the beginning entrance. So it makes it look like it's packed. Yeah, so that was rough. Not rough, it was just disappointing.
Yeah, no, malls in Pennsylvania for the most part are fucking dead. Like, anyone that I've ever tried to go to, they either literally don't exist anymore, or they only have like 2-3 things open.
That's exactly how this one was. It was Marshall's, some random store that was just like a buy all save all store basically, and then something else. It was just a Rural King or something like that. Yeah, it was really disappointing though. But we had a good time overall, dude. We went out to a bar there Saturday night after the casino. We just hung out and just drank for a little bit, and that was a good time. I fucking accidentally spilled my beer on this dude that was sitting beside me. So that was a little embarrassing, but I bought him another one, and me and him got to know each other real well. It was all good. So it was cool, you know.
At least he didn't try to kick your ass.
Oh, that would have been funny if he did, because I would have whooped his ass. I would have whooped his ass. I was the only person that was sober at that bar. like, because I was driving. I let Faith get really drunk, so I only had a beer. I only had a tall draft the whole time. So just based on the way this guy was talking, I think I could have easily taken him. But also couldn't have. I don't know. He could have taken me. But it was overall a good time. I do have to recommend, on our way down Saturday in Clarksburg, behind Texas Roadhouse, there's a restaurant called, I want to get the name right because it is Whiskey, Biscuits, and Barbecue. It's in Clarksburg.
Sounds good.
10 out of 10 recommend, dude. I wouldn't normally do this, but I'm going to send you a picture of the food just so you can see. I wasn't hungry. This was at like 11 in the morning. I don't eat till in the evening time for anybody that is listening. So I wasn't hungry, but the food, I've wanted to try it for so long, and Faith was hungry. Okay. Food, phenomenal. I got deep fried pepperoni rolls and one of their large hot dogs. Their hot dogs are bomb, by the way. Like, some of the best hot dogs. Dude, it is delicious. And I just got the sauce on it, but they have their special ones. Faith got the pork belly, which is what's on that long plate there, and then the sausage biscuits and gravy. But 10 out of 10 recommend that restaurant. But more than anything, the best mimosa I've ever had. The mimosa gets a Jonathan out of 10.
Really?
Dude, me and Faith, dude, I couldn't express to you how good it was. It was 100% fresh orange juice, because all their juice that they make there is fresh. So they put it in the juicer, and then you see them mix. It's just, it was so incredible that I'm stuck on it, and I don't have real words. It blew my mind. And it got Faith she had 2 of them, and she got really sloshed.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah, so that was fun. But yeah, that was pretty much the conclusion of the weekend. It's just a big, long extravaganza of food, activities, buying shit, and whatnot. Got the birthday shirt here. I just got hired over at Valley Forge Automotive, luckily. I'm really excited to get in there and change some tires, so we'll see how that goes. Yep. I haven't got an email back on when my start date is, but they gave me this shirt, so I'm there. And other than that, this happened this weekend, and it's not relevant in other words, but it's here. I'm going to shout out my coworker Joey. Me and him love graphic design and drawing stuff. He designed this shirt for the Battle of the Bit between Fairmont and us for this last weekend, and that's just a cool graphic.
That is
and
cool.
Just love artistic abilities, and me and him always talk. We share our drawings all the time, and I was like, I loved it so much, I tried to get some made up. So we had one made up, and that one's just my one that I'm keeping. So yeah, and that's about my weekend recap. Gives me up to here, just regular working Monday, getting through this week, and on to episode 41. So what has I know kind of what you did this weekend, but tell me what all you actually got into this weekend, Wyatt.
Fuck, I'll start it. Where am I starting? Start Friday. Oh, I had my first day at my new job Friday. I can start that. That shit was awesome. So I go to my first day at my new job. I'm sitting here expecting to work a full day. I go in there at 11. Start time. We got the boss has me go into his office, set up all my login shit for the new place. Sends me some emails and some stuff to look over. Gives me my work shirts and what have you. And then we're not in there for 45 minutes before he's like, yeah, I don't know what else I can really tell you. We'll sit here and hang out, and we'll go out to lunch here in a second, and then, I'll probably send you on your way. I said, well, oh, all right. So we just my first day at work, I got paid for a full day to sit in the office with my boss for about an hour, and then we went to a gyro place down the street, and then we ate the biggest fucking gyro I've ever seen in my life, and then I went home, and then I drove home. But then after that, that's when my weekend really started. So I got all my shit packed. I headed to fucking upstate New York. It was the first time I've ever been in the state of New York at all. The drive was miserable. It was bad. It was long and boring, and we made the drive both times like late. So everybody was on the verge of falling asleep for all of it. We got up there to our Airbnb. First time I ever stayed in an Airbnb. It was all right. It was pretty cool. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. The bathroom is fucking tiny, but the Airbnb itself was nice. We got up there Friday. We went to Syracuse to see some of the girlfriend's family. We got up there at 2 o'clock in the morning, Friday night, Saturday morning. We got there, went to bed. We got up, and then we went to breakfast. I'll tell you right now, the city of Syracuse doesn't fuck around about their breakfast, dude. We went to a diner both Saturday morning and Sunday morning, and it was the two busiest fucking diners I've ever seen in my life. Like, it was so busy, like you had to go in and like sign in, and they would call you when they had a table for you.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Parking lot was full. The one that we went to yesterday, the parking lot was so full they have a second parking lot across the street. Yeah. But we went to one Saturday. It was really, I forget the name of both of them, but they kicked ass. I'd imagine that there's not very many bad ones you can go to up there. They don't fuck around with their breakfast stuff. But went out to breakfast Saturday. We went and saw her family and stuff, hung out and all that good shit. We went out to this bar, for the sake of not slandering this bar because it was a very cool bar. I won't say the name of the bar. But yeah, we went out to the bar and there were a whole bunch of people there on cocaine. Like, just openly on cocaine. I went to the bathroom to piss for the first time of the night. And I go in there and some dude just on the sink, like, bag full of coke and his credit card, just fucking busting up lines. And I got done pissing and I'm going over to wash my hands. And he's like, oh shit, sorry man, let me get out of your way. And he just picked up his bag and fucking moved out of the way. I'm like, oh, you're good, dude. He wasn't trying to hide. He wasn't trying to hide.
Yeah.
He was just like, yeah, I've got coke here. Let me get out of your way so I can do this.
At least he was polite. Yeah.
He was polite. It was a nice bar.
So the drug culture up there is just open. Like,
at least at that bar it was. Those people were fucking just busting down lines.
That's hilarious,
I sat there at the bar and I was like, all right, I'm going to count how many people I think are on cocaine. I think I counted like 10, 11.
That's fun. At one time,
one of them was the guy that I knew for a fact was on cocaine because I saw him busting down lines in the bathroom.
At one time, you could have called those numbers at the pub.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but that's really crazy, dude. I haven't seen open drugs use since we were in college.
Yeah, like I've run into bars up here. I've run into people that are like doing cocaine in the bathroom, but they're being a little bit discreet. But you can tell they're doing, like, if you don't know anything about cocaine, you might not be able to tell they're doing it. But if you do, you can tell that they're up to something because they're like huddled up next to the urinal for a long time, like just looking down, like they're either doing cocaine or they're beating off. But yeah, no,
either one's not acceptable.
The sink's right in the fucking doorway, so when you open the door, it's the first thing you see. You see this guy with his bag full of blow just busting down lines on the sink.
Man,
that bar was a good time though. We stayed there till the bitch closed. We got pretty hammered. Drink prices up there aren't bad. Everything prices up there aren't bad. Gas prices were fucking sweet. It was like $2.89 or
nice.
$2.85 or something like that. A lot better than it is
that's
here.
not bad.
It's bad. Yeah.
Is it bad up there?
Yeah, it's like $3.50 something.
Holy shit! I didn't even pay attention because we got it down here when we.
Yeah. It was a bunch of dudes busting up lines. We walked back to the Airbnb because we didn't want to get DUIs. We were all shit hammered. So we walked. It was about a 15-minute walk back to the Airbnb. We went to bed, got up the next day, went back out to a different diner. It was arguably busier than the first diner. It was fucking sweet. It was really good, dude. They had a bunch of like different food too. They had a bunch of unique shit that I haven't seen very many places. Like a bunch of different special French toasts and stuff, and pancakes and waffles. Just a bunch of different kinds of them. Like it wasn't just your stereotypical breakfast food. It was breakfast food, but it had its own little twist on it. They had like fucking prime rib omelets and shit, and it was a good time. And then we kind of just farted around all day. Went and saw our family, said our goodbyes and shit before we left, and then we hit the road to come back. And we decide that we're going to take a little detour. It was about 20 minutes out of our way on the way home, and we went to fucking Niagara Falls. We went to the U.S. side of Niagara Falls. That's where I got this hat. But it's also where I got some other shit. with this bag full of shit. So the state of New York, I guess, does not believe in plastic bags because I've got nothing but paper bags the whole fucking weekend. I'll show you that one in a second. That's the last one I'm going to show you. I got this hat. I got these two little guys up here. License plates. Yeah, I picked you up one, and I got my mom one too. But they're New York license plates. They say Niagara Falls at the bottom, and they say Niagara Falls in the back too.
Fuck yeah, that's going right on my keychain, bro. Right on my keys,
They're not heavy as fuck, though. You know what sucks is I couldn't find one of these in my name. But I found something. I did find something for me that I wanted to find for you because I know you would have liked this more than the license plate. But they didn't have one in your name. But I found you the license plate, which I wanted to get a license plate for myself. They didn't have me. But this right here, I wanted to get this for you, but they didn't have one in your name. This is a fucking transformer, dude.
That is fucking cool.
Yeah, it's not like labeled as a transformer because I guess they didn't want sued, but it's a personalized transforming car.
As a marketing person, that's smart to not get sued by them.
Yeah.
And as a marketing person, dude, Wyatt, that is sick.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I wanted to open it before and transform it, but I wanted to wait until we recorded. So.
Dude, we got an unboxing here on the podcast. First live. This is great.
I dropped something. I don't know what it was. I think. Oh, it was the staple that was holding this thing in. Yeah. Well, it might have been that. Yeah, no, the staple's still in there. Okay. I don't want to step on that. Yeah. This little car.
Heck yeah.
It's got my name on the top of it. It says Niagara Falls on the hood. And it's got little instructions on how I transform it. So I'm going to look at these real quick while I transform this.
Yeah. That is awesome. We'll fast forward it if it takes a minute, and if not, then we're just going to sit here while he transforms it. But, right off my head, dude, that's going to be a really cool thing just to have on your little shelf there. That's another cool display piece.
Yeah, it really is.
And it's even cooler because you were actually also there, so you could be like, you've got the memories with it. That's awesome. That is a very cool little thing. Can't beat Transformers, people. That stuff is just awesome. Transformers, Hot Wheels. You know what? Well, Wyatt's transforming that.
Right, I'm just going to do the head without breaking it, and then I got it.
While Wyatt's there transforming that, everybody check out what I bought myself for my birthday that just came in. It's taken 2 weeks. It is a limited edition. I collect the Batmobiles. Batmobile. This thing is matte pink. It is very unique, and the reason why it is special, it's not actually limited edition, but it is at an extent because it was only released in Kroger's. I think that's cool that Kroger's has some specific Batman. So I paid more than 20 times the price of an average Hot Wheel for it, but it's going to be a great one in the collection.
Fuck, I don't want to break this thing. Oh, there we go.
There we go. You heard that, people. Better sucker up and pucker up because it is ready to transform.
I already did.
You
gotta hold his head up.
That's how quick it was. You guys didn't even... You blinked and it was transformed. Man.
Yeah. Oh, wait, he's got little feet. Hold on, let me extend his feet.
I love that the name's on the glass and he just wears it like a shield, chest shield.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, dude, he should have... Mark Sanchez should have invested in one of those. Fuck his shit up.
That might have protected... Well, the funny thing is, that would have protected him, but that wouldn't have protected him.
There we go. Yep, he's all done. Yeah, dude, a little transformer. That thing's cool as fuck.
That's awesome.
I don't know if I'll be able to get him to stand up. Hey! Yeah, he's standing. Yep.
Heck yeah. Dude, that'll be an awesome little display piece on your shelf then. Yeah. I'm excited to come up and see that shit.
Yeah, I wish it was a little bigger, but then again, if it was a little bigger, it would have been a little more expensive. It was like $5.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
That's not bad for a memento at all. That's cool. That's cheaper than the stuff at the beach that you freaking get for yourself. So
the stuff in the gift shops wasn't too crazy. Like this hat was like $15, which is not bad. I don't know where this.
Oh, that's a good price hat. That's awesome. I love a new hat. I loved hopping on and seeing that. That was good to see. We like new hats here on the Backroad Banter podcast.
Yeah, we went to the falls. I'll get back to my story and wrap it up. We went to the falls. It sucked because they were doing a bunch of work on the falls, like on the walking area and shit. So we didn't really get to see as much as we could have, but it definitely made me want to go back. It's only like 3 hours from here. It's not that bad.
Oh, that's awesome. Shoot.
Yeah, it made me want to go back, and it makes me really want to get a fucking passport so I can go to the Canada side.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be our next summer project. One of them is going to be to go to Canada, go to the Canada side of Niagara Falls. There's a lot more shit. The town of Niagara Falls fucking sucks. It's complete garbage. Like, with all except for the like 3 blocks around the Niagara Falls State Park, because that's where all the shit is. Like, there's a casino, there's a bunch of hotels and shit, there's a bunch of gift shops, there's like a welcome center for people to get, and it's got a lot of shit in it. It's got like an arcade and a sports bar and all this, and a few restaurants. But yeah, if you go any further away, like when you first come into the town of Niagara Falls, it fucking sucks. Like, you get in there and you're like, is there really like a tourist attraction around here? Like, if you didn't know Niagara Falls was there, you'd be like, why the fuck am I in this shithole?
Yeah.
It's not like I don't think it's like a dangerous type shithole. It's just there's nothing there.
Yeah.
It's
very odd.
Yeah, it's real small. There's not a whole lot going on. But then whenever you get close to the falls, that's where all the shit is. But when you look over into the Canada side, there's fucking everything. Like, you can see there's like 2 or 3 casinos, there's a bunch of hotels, there's like a whole like amusement park type thing down the street. Like, you could just see all this shit from the US side. I was sitting there looking to my left and looking at the falls and then looking across the river and I'm like, damn, it looks a lot more fun over there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I had a good time. It was cool to see that shit. It was cool to see something like Niagara Falls because I'd never seen it. You know, it was cool to be there. It'll be a lot cooler to make a trip specifically for that because that was just kind of like a detour on the way home. But if we were to like go and have time and also be able to access all of it, both the U.S. and the Canada side, it would be a fucking complete blast. So anybody that hasn't gone, go, and don't go without a passport so you can go to Canada too.
That's on my face bucket list, like I told you I really want to. But honestly, hearing you talk, like, we texted about it a little bit, but hearing you talk about it, it really makes me want to push to... Because that's something that would not have to be a super expensive trip as well. More of an actual experience.
The most expensive thing you're going to do is sleep. The most expensive thing you're going to do is a hotel.
Yeah. And you know what? I can
afford
that.
Everything else is very reasonable. Gift shops are very reasonable.
That's awesome.
Of course, there's casinos. Those are casinos. You know how those go.
Yep.
But yeah, you gotta go. There's hotels. There's all kinds of shit. You go into the Canadian side. The Canadian dollar right now is not worth as much as ours is, so that should play into your benefit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's a good time. And then we hit the road, and then I volunteered to drive back like the final 2 hours. And it's very fortunate that we all made it home alive because I was fighting for my life. Dude. Shit was bad. I was so
tired.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not only was I tired, but it's just a boring drive. Like, it's just straight. It's just all straight. And with it being Sunday night, there was nobody on the fucking road. So I'm just sitting there like trying to keep the truck in line. Fortunately, it was like a newer truck, so it had like the lane assist shit. So if I started like drifting off to a side, it would even me up. I'm like,
oh yeah,
sweet.
Yeah, I can't stand that stuff. It's funny you like that. I hate that. That scares me.
I would hate it if I was awake and alert, but it probably saved me from like getting pulled over or crashing.
Well, that's what I was just thinking about. It's the perception and mindset at the time of driving. I've never been in that instance and had it, so it makes a lot of sense. That's probably exactly why they did that.
You know, if I was awake and there was a lot of traffic, I'd be pissed off. I'd be like, hold still.
Yeah. Let me control this. Yeah. That makes sense, though.
Yeah, we ended
but
up
that's awesome, dude.
We ended up getting home at like 2 a.m., and then I got home, and I went so directly to bed that I forgot to take my keys and my wallet out of my shorts.
Just crashed with everything.
Yeah, I changed when I got home. And then Jocelyn went to shower about an hour or two ago, and she picked up my shorts out of the bathroom floor, and she was like, "You left like all of your shit in here." Like the only thing I didn't leave in there was my phone.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's how you know it's been a day.
I'm glad she found it. I was fucking flipping out tomorrow because I wouldn't know where all my shit was. Yeah, that was it. It was a good time. I'm definitely more than willing to do it again, the whole thing. The next time I go to the falls, I want to make it specifically a trip to go to the falls because there's shit to do up there. Like it's still cool to drop by and see it. Just if you're on the way by and you have the time, it's still a cool thing to drop by and see. But now that I've dropped by and seen it, I want to go
spend some time.
I want to go explore it. I don't want to I want to do some of the shit there is to do.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I definitely do too. That's you've reignited it on my list to move it up. More so for I didn't actually understand the time difference in terms of the time that it would take to get there, even though obviously it's just straight above us. It's just I don't know where Syracuse actually is in terms of distance. So for it only being 3 hours from you, that's not a bad drive in
Syracuse
itself.
Is fucking far. It was like 5.5 hours that drive was. It was a son of a bitch. Like it's a drive that you really, especially if you make it at nighttime, you can't make it without stopping.
Okay, see, that makes sense, because isn't it at the top of New York?
It's pretty close, yeah.
Like, northeast of it is how I had it pictured.
No, it's north, but I don't think it's northeast. Let me see it on a map. It is 250 miles from here. No, it's about dead center. Yeah, it's about dead center. It's a good haul away. Yeah, Buffalo is pretty much above us, and the falls are pretty much right above Buffalo.
Yeah, I can see that to an extent. It's just so close to the Lake Ontario that. Yeah, but you are going literally across the entire state of New York. I see what you're saying. Like it's.
Yeah, that is
only close
is
to
how
the
you
lake.
do it.
Everything else
we
is
took the
center
turnpike.
located. Yeah, see? That's how little I've ever
took the
explored,
turnpike
being from basic old West
71.
Virginia.
Yeah, we shoot, like, from here, we took the turnpike to get on 79, shot straight up to Erie, and then shot straight east to Syracuse.
Nice.
And it was
nice.
a fucking fun.
Yeah, that...
It's all just, it's straight, it's mad boring. It's
honestly...
a motherfucker of a drug. Don't make it at night.
Okay. I was about to say that's the type of drive I could pretty easily make, but at night, yeah, I guess that's a different story. Take
You'll
into
just get
account.
so goddamn bored. You just get so goddamn bored that it gets you tired.
And there's probably so much less traffic that there's so much less to keep you awake.
Yeah, we also passed this thing. I forget what it was called. We had this big statue of some Native American fella standing out front, and he was going like this, like with palm up.
Mm-hmm.
But it was dark, so when I saw it, I thought he was doing like the Nazi salute. I turned like a 180 in my seat. I said, "What the fuck?" I said, "Why the fuck was that big statue of that Native American fella back there fucking doing all that?" I said, "They really like allowed to have that?" But I googled it, and that's not what it was. I wish I knew what it was called.
Is that the Big Chief Interstate Muffler Man?
No.
Oh, there's one of those in New York, in Irving, New York. There's a big giant. It's doing
Big Indian Drift Pit.
Oh, I'm gonna. That is not what this is.
And this is him right there. But if you look really closely, he's got his palm out.
Yeah, that's what mine is right there. See, okay, this is giving me a different thing. Either that, or they have him in multiple parts of New York.
Maybe.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought his palm was still uprighted during the day in a picture, So I can't imagine just getting a quick glance at that at night and being like, what the?
I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I said, what the fuck is going on over here? Are they just allowed to do that shit? I know I can't be.
Then again, though.
Driven by it.
Then again, though, if that was true, you would have to dedicate that, or you'd have to associate that motion with them, because by the 1930s, when Hitler rose to power, I mean, they were all but dead. Aside, like, the only Native Americans that were alive were used as Navajo trade talkers in the military. So they were all encampments. That's weird, dude.
Fucking shit was crazy, man.
I wish I knew the meaning behind it. That's like, it's got to be a.
It's got to mean something, yeah.
I wonder what was there. Oh, now I see an actual picture of the one that you just showed me. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What were you about to say, Dalton?
Speaking of Hitler, have you guys heard like his speech translated to English?
No, I bet it's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Not the good kind.
no, it's honestly like
No.
like the greatest president who's ever been.
Really? Yeah, I mean, well, I believe that. He got a bunch of fucking people to follow him. Like, yeah, he's just a nut.
He's just a nationalist.
Yeah,
that's what his speeches come out to be. His nut speeches are the most pro-American speeches that you would ever hear if you just changed it to American language, like truly to him referencing America. I don't know. It's like, can you really give leeway over, like, the speeches were that good, dude? Like, he was just that much of a motivational speaker to where he just,
I think he kind of had to
delivered.
be. I think he kind of had to be, because, like, how else do you get that many people to listen to him? Because there had to be, at some point in time, people heard the shit he was saying, and they were like, wait, what? And then they're like, you know what? No, we'll give him a pass.
I think that's what it is. It's an overrun of that, like they heard that ideology so much. But for me, it also, I have to attribute a lot of it to fear. I feel like people were scared.
That's definitely what it was like after his rise to power, for sure. But like, you kind of wonder, like, how did he get there to begin with? Like, I feel like he was just a really good bullshitter. He just really knew how to talk.
Well, one way to look at it realistically, especially if you're going to look at the time period of the 1930s to the 1940s, I mean, look at our country. Our country was still super fucking racist in the South, and so realistically, it doesn't really, that ideology existed everywhere. It was just, it took that right person, like you're saying, he just knew how to formulate the words in a way to really make a movement out of it.
Yeah, he knew how to finagle his sentences to get people to listen. And then he got there, and he's like, all right.
Thanks for all the drugs. He just wanted it for drugs, I think.
Yeah, he got on fucking speed.
Everything, yeah, speed, Tylenol, fucking everything.
That video of him at the Olympics that one time is crazy, because he's just sitting there like talking on meth.
Yeah, I would. It's funny Dalton brings that up, because I've only heard 2 clips of his stuff translated to English, and I guess I don't really know if it was like, if it truly was translated word for word, but I would like to listen to his early ones to see what that was like. But those ones definitely aren't going to be recorded or anything. That's the hard thing.
Yeah.
It's funny that he brings this up, that we're talking about this. I was just telling Faith, there's been a lot of clips online. We're now at that age to where we are either the direct grandchildren, or, well, people 10 years older than us are either the direct grandchildren, or the great-grandchildren of the people of that time period. And so I've watched 2 separate videos of Jewish people interviewing German people, and they just ask them about Nazi Germany and what their grandparents had to do and what they were doing around that time. And it's the funniest thing to listen to, because the guys just get awkward. They do not know what to do. The first question is, so was your grandpa a Jew? Or was your grandpa a Nazi? And he was like, well, no, like, he was, but he didn't really, like... he didn't really believe in it, and he'd go. One guy justified it by saying, "Well, he was a prisoner of war for 2 years in France, and whenever he got out, he found out about the Holocaust, and then he was like, oh no, that's not good." And I don't believe that whatsoever. I don't believe that you're in the German army and you don't know the Holocaust is happening. I don't believe that. You can justify it all you want, but it's just really entertaining because after he gave him like 3 questions on his grandpa about being a Nazi and the things that he had done. And then the German guy was like, all right, you know what? Those were hard, but I'm warmed up now. I feel loose. And he said, great. You ready for your next question? And the guy was like, yes, I'm ready.
All right. You're about to say no. You ready for your next question? No, I'm good.
The Jewish guy looked at him and he said, so, was your other grandpa a Nazi? And then just restarted the exact same question. Yeah. It was very entertaining, and you can just tell that their country really does try to minimize each of their influences or maybe actions in that time period as much as possible. Like,
yeah.
They try to act like it truly was just Hitler and nobody else did anything wrong. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just that guy.
Yeah, that's crazy though. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to. I would hate answering questions like that too. If I knew that my grandpa was part of it, I'd be like, oh,
dude, I'm screwed. You're screwed. You can't justify anything he did in the. Yeah, well, he was 18 years old. Well, you're 18. Do you think that way now? Well, shit. It's.
I do think that I would be very because I love my parents. I know my parents didn't do this, but what I'm getting at here is I love my parents. But I know that I have no problem disagreeing with ways that they think, in a non-confrontational way. If they say if somebody were to ask me my dad's an extra right-wing guy, and if somebody were to say oh, does your dad believe in this, I would have no problem saying yeah. I'd be like, yeah, that just because my dad's an idiot doesn't mean that I am. Yeah, my dad does believe some stupid shit. He's
more than able to separate
he's on board with some stupid shit. I'm not gonna try to justify it. He's just an idiot.
You justify it by giving the true justification. There is no true rhyme or reason for his thinking. He just thinks it. It just is what it is. See, that's the smart thing to do, is to be able to separate your identity from theirs. I think with it being such a sensitive question, you're like, how do you do it? Plus, these people were actually German. There was no American accent. They were speaking English, but they were German. So, but that's a good point, though. People now have no problem straying away from the ideology of their parents. It's actually almost inherent to do so. Your parents are the.
I think it's really easy to do. I think it's really easy to do, especially because our parents grew up in a different time when different shit was. Now, I will say I do agree with my mom on most things, but that's because my mom is incredibly normal and she doesn't really the worst that my mom does is believe AI videos that she sees and believes everything she sees on TikTok. But that just means she's gullible. That doesn't mean she's that doesn't mean she's intolerant.
And
she believes.
I think it goes more into what you were saying there at the beginning, that specific scenario in terms of the age, because if you're over 40 years old, that is a known fact that you are going to believe whatever video you see. You don't they do not second guess it. It could be the random stuff on Facebook or movie trailers on YouTube that are very poorly made and combined. Yeah. I've had a buddy of mine get really excited about movies that most certainly are not fucking made and will not ever be made. Just takes a little research, but they don't want to do that little research. They just see it and they're like, it must be alive. Facebook said it. It must be real.
Seeing people our parents' age get all gung-ho on AI videos that they don't know are AI is so funny.
It's really hilarious. I love that you're talking about this right now, because this actually leads into one point that I have to talk about. So we've all seen it. We've all seen it over the past 2 weeks, depending on when you're watching this. The video at the racetrack of the old lady getting shot with the T-shirt cannon. Have you seen that, Wyatt?
I did see that. I saw that on the way home yesterday.
Okay, so the only reason I bring this up is because it has to do with a running theme that we are currently doing. This week, I am not going to give a Selena52 post of the week. I am doing a Selena52 comment of the week, and it is on this post because they know exactly what they're doing. It just shows the funness between these two accounts. So the lady gets shot, and then this is their response. Wyatt, if you want to read it out.
May God bless her surviving family members. Thanks for not canceling the race over one little death. What I was really laughing at was the
response.
Hell yes, we usually charge more when someone dies.
Yeah. I love that. That is exactly what social media was made for, in my opinion.
That's funny as fuck.
Nothing against Selena52, but this was a good collab between two AI pages to keep in very separate things too. But yet, you know what's funnier about it? If you look, Selena52 is a verified account now.
Yeah, they are.
That's awesome. But I did look through for their stuff. They had some posts. They do a post a day, but I didn't find anything that was as entertaining as that comment and then the Weber Valley Speedway's response. So, definitely worth throwing up there. Worth having for these people.
That shit was funny as hell, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking old people love their AI, man. And it's really funny when it's like an obvious AI video that they can't tell. I had to tell my mom that one time. I was like, Mom, that video is fake. Well, how? Well, it looks real. I'm like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't
That
fucking look real at all.
See, that's what sucks.
8 fingers on one of his hands. What do you mean?
And now, yeah, so that's whenever they were, yeah, now AI is actually good. All AI is good enough now to where they catch that, like, they correct that stuff for the most part now, most AI videos. So that's the scary part, is we're getting to a point to where it is going to be more and more difficult to tell.
Oh, yeah, it's going to get bad. But as of right now, like, even the better ones right now, you can still tell whenever, like, it's usually something like with the lighting.
Yeah. For me, it's also the concept. The concept of what they're doing is so, like, so as somebody that is that's a creator in multiple avenues, that's done TV commercials to just random shit on this podcast, I have a vision, like, let's say I have a vision for a commercial in my head. I have yet to make a video or a commercial the vision that's in my head. So, like, to be able to actually replicate and make exactly what you want is so, it's very difficult to do unless you have the money and resources to do so, which is where, whenever it comes to AI with certain graphic design, certain motions and stuff, you can just, it's just too flawless or too imperfect to really address to somebody, to pick with somebody. It's a weird medium that we're at right now that I'm noticing.
Yeah, dude, they piss me off. I hate it. I hate it more whenever people, like, believe it. Especially now, there's some that are tough. There's some that you have to look at real close. And you're like, I don't know about that. But, dude, people our parents' age, they will fucking fall for it hook, line, and sinker, like the dumbest of ones. Have you seen the football one?
I don't know.
It's people in what looks like a Bills uniform. Dude takes the snap, shoots the football like a basketball, and it travels like fucking 30 yards and lands on the goal line that has like a bunch of not words in the end zone.
No, that's funny though.
The end zone's painted with a whole bunch of like fucking not words. And the same dude that threw the shot up like a basketball, it was a white dude wearing number 17, looked like a Bills uniform, so you'd assume it was Josh Allen. And then towards the end of the video, there's a black dude wearing number 17 down at the goal line. in front of this end zone that has fucking like no words on it. It's just like dashes and squiggles.
So it just takes anybody with any amount of knowledge and common sense to catch some certain things.
Yeah, it was so incredibly not real, but like that's the type of thing that like people our parents' age would see and they'd be like, "How do you do that?"
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. Fucking AI. Only get worse. I like it for menial shit.
It is funny. It can be funny. It can really be funny.
It can be really funny, dude. It's yet to made me kill myself, but I try at least once a week. And I'll tell you what, it gives some pretty good responses. Like, if I was at all weak-minded, it could probably pick in there, but...
Did I ever tell you? I think I might have told you about it on here. Did I tell you about the thing? I was looking up this... I had like when I was playing Red Dead Redemption, I had this glitch in the game, and it had me fucking... It had something fucked up with... I was trying to get rid of something. It was like an item I had that I couldn't get rid of. I couldn't sell it. I couldn't drop it. I couldn't just dispose of it. And I Googled like how to, like get rid of it. And the Google AI does its thing where it goes and searches these websites and finds the fucking answers for you and puts them at the top of the screen. And one of them just said, "Kill yourself." It was talking about like in the game, like if you want to get rid of this thing, just die, and it'll get rid of it. But
okay.
Google AI just said, "Kill yourself."
I was about to say
it was like you can do this, or you can kill yourself.
Dude, some people could easily read that wrong. Like,
yeah, they're like, "Oh shit, really?"
That'll get rid of this. Darn it! I shouldn't have started this game.
Yeah, and it's not September anymore, so you can do it.
Oh yes. Yeah, now we got 11 months of party time. That's a joke, everybody. If anybody listens to this and you commit suicide, make sure I'm not in the note.
Yeah. Fuck.
That's all I ask. Aside from that, as long as I didn't attribute to it, I'm very sorry for you, but I don't think I can change your mind.
Yeah, I'll give you the number. I think it's like 988 or something like that. The prevention line. I only know that because I saw it on a sign. Yeah, they have those. They have those at Niagara Falls, by the way. They have like ad signs for the suicide prevention hotline because it would be like very feasible to go there and jump.
Yeah.
It's very possible to do. It's not fucking fenced off. It's just a handrail.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be real fucking hard to do on accident, but if you were to do it on purpose, it wouldn't be. You definitely shouldn't. But like that's why they have signs there when you walk in, which is why I'm like, oh shit. Because I pieced it together immediately. I'm like, why is this here? Oh, I know why this is here. You can't survive that drop.
Yeah, it's like the ones out at fucking, I forget, out in Arizona. I'm blanking on my mind.
Grand Canyon.
The Grand Canyon, the old Canyon of the Grand. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, so that phone number 911. You can call me if you have my number. If you have my number, I'll definitely talk to you and talk you out of it, or try to.
Yeah, I'll try my best.
Yeah, I promise. If you have my number, I don't want you to die.
That's true.
It's a fact. Somebody loves you. It is me. I may just be a Valley Forge automotive worker, but you know what? I will change your oil for you for free and give you a pep talk along the way.
Oh shit.
Well, you'd mentioned it there earlier. I think now's a good time to talk about it. I think we could also throw up I think we should throw up a poll sometime this week on social media to see, would you rather be charged with a felony assault, or would you rather be stabbed?
Or option C, both.
Both. You get the latter of the two. Oh my gosh. All right, Wyatt, so you're the one that texted me about this. Give me the rundown and tell us exactly what's going on in this area that we're talking about.
So, former New York Jets quarterback back in the day, back whenever me and Justin were kids. It would have been really funny if we had him on that list a couple weeks ago. We didn't. He wasn't good enough. He's really fucked now. Mark Sanchez, who is now, who was over the weekend and prior to, an analyst for whatever channel was airing the Colts game. He was in Indianapolis. to call the Colts game. I don't know if he's an analyst or a commentator or whatever the fuck he was doing. But he was there for the game, to call the game. He got fucking drunk. And yeah, he got under the influence of something. I don't know if it was drugs. I don't know if it was alcohol. But he was fucked up. He got into it with some like Uber Eats driver or something. Some like delivery guy. And proceeded to beat the fuck out of him. And then that guy stabbed him in the chest. Yeah, then the thing that you heard about first was him getting stabbed in the chest. So I see the note. I broke it to you like step by step throughout Saturday. Friday night, he gets stabbed in the chest. He was in the hospital. He was in bad shape. And I sent the thing to Justin, and I was like, "Oh, dude, fucking, Mark Sanchez is fucked up. Like he might die." And then it gets a little further throughout the day. And then I'm gonna read the thing I sent you the other day. Indianapolis police have arrested Mark Sanchez while he was at the hospital for battery with injury, unlawful entry of a motor vehicle, and public intoxication. So he was apparently getting into it with some dude, because he was like parked blocking the alleyway or something. I don't know why Mark Sanchez gives a fuck. He doesn't live in Indy that I know of. It doesn't have anything to do with him. But yeah, he was getting into it with some guy. He tried to get into his car. He fucked him up, and he got stabbed in the chest. So he went to the hospital, nearly died. When he didn't die, he got arrested.
And that, kids, is what happens when you fight as an adult. Some people are not there to just get their ass whooped.
Yeah,
they're there.
People aren't gonna have it.
No, they're just trying to survive. And it sounds like Mark is currently trying that himself.
And I'll go over some of the things that I sent you about that, because some funny shit came from about this. Obviously, the guy that he assaulted is fucked up, dude. He fucked him up crazy. Like, he's gonna survive, but apparently his family's suing Mark Sanchez because he's gonna be like permanently disfigured.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Mark is a giant fucking dude.
Big dude. Yeah,
he is a big fucking dude.
He's fucking not a small guy. Like
me and you are both 6 foot tall.
Yeah, he's not big for a football player, but for a normal human being, yeah, he's big. He was a professional quarterback.
Yes, yeah. We are different sized people, yet we are the exact same height. And even with it, like, it's just such a. He was a big quarterback too, wasn't he? I thought he was a pretty. He's a pretty stout dude. It looked like whenever he was playing.
Even if he was an average-sized quarterback, what would that put him at? 6'3"? 6'2". He was 6'2", 232.
Okay.
Reasonable-sized guy, And the dude that he fucking assaulted was an old man. He was like 69 years old or some shit.
Dude, so the guy was literally defending his life.
Yeah, he got his ass whooped. Dalton, do you have something about it?
That says that he was found in a bar after the stabbing.
Oh, he kept getting drunk after he got stabbed. That's a fucking real trooper.
I'm gonna be honest. He gets 5 bonus points from old Justin for that. That is that's a man.
Here's the real crazy. Yeah, okay, yeah. So he it wasn't an Uber driver. I got that wrong. So I'll read this thing word for word. Mark Sanchez was reportedly doing wind sprints in an alley behind the bar. I'll tell you right now, that motherfucker wasn't just on alcohol.
That is also 100% a former athlete. That is a former athlete. If you are coked out and you are fucking in the alleyway of a place, and it's either coke or ketamine. Those are the only 2 things that are going to give you that type of fucking energy.
Yeah. He was out there fucking trying to see if he still got it. He's like, fuck, I heard the Browns might need a quarterback.
Bro, I would love to see the video footage of the alleyway of him just running back and forth. Like, I don't want to see anything bad. I just want to see this dude running back and forth.
Oh, I bet that shit was funny.
What if he had good time? That'd be depressing.
Mark Sanchez was reportedly doing wind sprints in an alley behind the bar where he had been drinking before confronting a 69-year-old grease disposal truck driver. Sanchez allegedly told the man he needed to move his vehicle because it was blocking the alley. He had to get his fucking sprints in, bro. He then tried to enter the truck, followed the driver, and began threatening him before attacking. The driver told police he attempted to... This is nuts. The driver told police he attempted to use pepper spray on Sanchez, but it had no effect. That motherfucker was on more than just alcohol, dude. Immune to pepper spray.
Bro.
He was fucking blasted 6 ways from Sunday. He said at that point he defended himself with a knife. After stabbing Sanchez 2 or 3 times in the chest, the driver said Sanchez looked at him with a look of shock before running down the alley. He had to finish his sprints. Police followed a trail of blood through the alley and later found Sanchez inside a nearby bar. Went to a different bar. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition where he was placed under arrest and underwent surgery. Sanchez is scheduled to broadcast Sunday's Colts-Raiders game for Fox Sports. The network has since announced that former Notre Dame quarterback Brady Quinn will fill in for him. So he was working out to see if he still got it. Some dude got in the way of his workout. He got pissed off. He got stabbed. He said, I'm going to go back to getting drunk. And then he got benched for Brady Quinn.
So, after hearing that, aside from the fact that this cokehead was trying to get in some exercise late at night, there is nothing... Dude, that is fucking terrible. So he assaulted both... probably verbally and obviously physically, but he also followed him around, got into his truck. Like, there is zero fucking, like, room for Sanchez to have any sort of grief, like, felt for him. He is... I felt like... Literally...
Yeah, I remember when I first heard the news, I was like, oh my god, that's sad. I hope he doesn't die. And then I heard the other news, and I was like, oh.
And now after hearing that... First of all, we also have to give this man props. Stabbed 2 to 3 times and was proceeding to instead go to the hospital.
He said, fuck, I need
go to a fucking bar. Where it's going to make your alcohol thinner, or your blood thinner. And
well, I
thus...
made his alcohol thinner at that point. He probably had more alcohol than blood.
That's true. Well, just the point of your bleeding is going to be a lot worse.
You got fucking pepper sprayed.
Dude... He was... there is no way. They have got to... If anybody from the Indianapolis Times or any of the independent newspapers out there test this man or get the police reports for his urine test, I want to know what he was on to make it through multiple stabbings and pepper spray, because I want our Marines and U.S. forces on that shit. Like, that is incredible.
Hey, he turned into the fucking Hulk, dude.
I want to know dude, how do you get stabbed in the chest and then you proceed to think a beer will solve... Oh, drink a beer, answers will appear. That was his thing. He had to have a beer so that he would be like... Yeah, he was like, shit, dude, I need to have a beer so that I know who to call. Once he had a beer, he was like, 911. This is who I need to call right now.
Yeah, he said, do I call the police? Do I call my mom? Do I go get another beer?
I'm not gonna lie. I want to put Mark Sanchez's name on my drawing now. I wish I had my iPad. I'm making that into my notes. That he's gonna be on one of our drawings. It's gonna be an inappropriate one. He had
to make people forget about that the butt fumble. He said, I've heard.
I did.
Shit for too long.
It is time. Oh, that's a bad joke. That's a really funny bad joke.
I've heard about this shit for too long. I'm gonna go. Fuck this guy outside of this bar.
Oh, man. The worst thing about it, I would like to continue to just make jokes, but knowing how badly hurt that guy is, like, I hope they get everything from this dude. Like, I hope they rob him blind.
Yeah, he ain't gonna
Except it's not robbing him.
He ain't gonna need it where he's going, bro.
Well, yeah, but what I think about is his family. Nothing against him, but I'm definitely making an assumption and joke here. That dude's last name was Sanchez. He has got to have a lot of kids. Yeah, or at least one. So you have to think about the impact of that in itself. I mean, how many kids does Mark Sanchez have? 72.
One for every wind sprint. That's what he was doing.
I'm not gonna lie, he only has one. So then again, though, as long as he has some sort of trust fund or some sort of endowment set up, they can take everything from Mark and this kid's set. So it's okay. That's not too bad. Even for a shitty quarterback like him, he played long enough to where he has to be set. Plus, he's, like we just talked about, like you just said, he's been an NFL analyst since he retired. So
Yeah, well, I'll talk about a couple of the memes that I found from this that I screenshotted and sent to you.
Yes, I haven't looked at them yet. Which one are you going? I'm going to the messages now.
Going to the Ricky one first. I'm just going in on
okay.
The first one was about him running the wind sprints.
I don't think it's...
The second one was Mark Sanchez after getting drunk and harassing the delivery guy, and it's Ricky from Trailer Park Boys. He said, "I don't think it's a big deal, but according to the police, it is."
You got to make sure you throw this picture up here so that they can see Ricky's face. Like, this is young Ricky too. This is a good picture right here.
Good one. Then the second one says Mark Sanchez 6 beers deep when he sees a DoorDasher double parked. What are you gonna do? Stab
what are you gonna do? Quote from Man Stabbed is what it says.
Fuck his shit up, man.
That has 17,000 likes at the time that you screenshotted it. Yeah. Doing wind sprints in the alley before the stabbing occurred.
Yeah, he got fucked up. I want to see if I can find anything else about it now.
Be able to comment and state what happened. You know what? Whoever Charles Domino is, fuck you. I don't like you cursing on this podcast because I end up having to blurp it, or half of them, but fuck you. You should stay away from this. Not funny or necessary to comment. Very much so, because the old man did not die, and yet he's about to get every single thing that man's worked for 40 years, as well as understanding that NFL quarterbacks have a little bit of superpowers when they have drugs in them. So,
yeah.
I like
the response to that comment, though. He said, should maybe stay away from this. Not funny or necessary to comment. And the guy said, this is a published news article.
Yeah, why not state what has happened?
Like, why not? Like, it's not like he's making shit up. He's just sharing shit that somebody else may have made up. Nobody knows, but I don't think he did.
And I'm throwing this in the air as somebody that is a social media manager on multiple accounts. This is fucking X, but was Twitter. You can say whatever on that thing. That is truly you.
It's the Wild
West. You and my coworker Joey have showed me that if you want truly unhinged social media, it is now that application. Like, it is not for the faint of heart. And it's also not for just the genuine good content either. I think Twitter is very toxic. I hate that word, but I think it is.
Yeah, no, it really is. It's just a whole bunch of people arguing with each other and shit. Like, I guarantee you, if I were to look through these comments even after what happened, there are going to be people that are going, well, Mark Sanchez was right. The guy shouldn't have been fucking parked there. Yeah, that's seriously how that fucking app is. There are people that are really fucking...
So they're just wanting to argue then.
Yeah,
they're not even...
They just don't have shit better to do. They don't have any hobbies or girlfriends or life or job. So they just go in there to stir shit to, you know,
make themselves seem stupid.
Yeah, so they can ruffle somebody's jimmies because they think it fucking gets them ahead.
Well, that is fucking stupid, and those people should just shut the right up. Shut up. Shut
up. This is it's the Babylon Bee. It's like the Onion, but it's not.
Yeah.
Mark Sanchez sentenced to 5 more seasons with the New York Jets.
5 seasons?
Like as a punishment?
I'm not gonna lie, right now. Speaking about the Jets, we have a former quarterback playing for the Jets. He's doing not bad.
Yeah, he brought me back to life.
That was just random. I just thought of that.
That's actually a good transition over into fantasy football because I have him. You're talking about Justin Fields, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You're about to win unless Brian Thomas comes back tonight and learns how to play football like he did last year. You're gonna win. Stephon Diggs we were neck and neck till Stephon Diggs had that second half he had last night.
Yeah, dude. I have not been on fantasy one bit until 2 hours ago. Whenever I was getting ready to leave work, I saw it and I was like, "Fuck, dude, that was." Like, he doubled his points, I think.
Yeah, he blew up. The first half was like, oh, shit, I got a chance, and now I don't. Or I do, but Brian Thomas is going to have to get his fucking head out of his ass. It's been lodged in there forever. Yeah, my team's struggling. I ended up, this is one of those weeks, I said it like last week or maybe the week before that, but it's one of those weeks where, like, I can't be too upset because I did what I can do. Like, nobody on my bench outscored anybody. Justin Fields outscored Jaden Daniels. Other than that, most of my bench was on bye weeks or they had single-digit points. Like, there's nothing I could have done differently other than draft a different fucking team.
Yeah. Dude, that's... I hope that wasn't loud. That's exactly how I feel dang near every week. That is hilarious. I couldn't have done anything different except draft a different team.
But what's cool is my other league, I'm 5-0. Everybody in both of our games has played. Yeah, I have... Actually, no. I have one guy that plays tonight, and I'm up 40 or 50.
Holy shit.
I'm up 48 points, and I have one guy that plays tonight. Jacksonville's tight end. So unless
you make me want to look at mine.
Unless he accumulates negative 50 points, I'm gonna win my other league. My work league in the job that I don't work for anymore, I'm undefeated. I'm the only undefeated person left. Not only am I undefeated, I'm about to be 2 games ahead of second place already through 5 weeks. Like I'm kicking,
that's awesome.
I'm kicking fucking ass. And then in our league,
Holy
I
shit.
can't buy a win. I'm only above Dean.
Yeah. I'm sucking in our league overall. I'm looking at I'm glad you mentioned it. I forgot I have another league. Dalton, if you're listening to this, congratulations, because it looks like you're about to win and go 3-2. I am also...
I had 0 on my team also.
That's awesome.
That is great.
Yeah, we actually played each other in both leagues last week.
Yeah,
dude, Dalton,
telling me about that. We talked about that on here.
Dalton, I'm also about to win. I'm beating Hunter now. I beat Hunter, and I also had a guy with 0 points.
That's awesome.
That's a good feeling right there, dude. I'm glad we both pulled that out. Yeah, that worked out there the other week, just like me and Dalton had wanted it. We both talked about it. We wanted to split it, and that's what we did. He took one league, and I took the win in the other. We
officially had our first person that played somebody that didn't play, but he escaped. He didn't get zeroed.
Who was that?
It was Sealy. Because he
Why?
had. Who was it? I think it was Sealy.
Who's Sealy?
No, it was fucking Dean.
Okay, that makes sense.
It was Dean, but it was we had talked about the rule or whatever. The cool thing about Sleeper, I thought that I had to check lineups the day before games. I don't. It tells you exactly when they officially get ruled out. Brock Bowers got ruled out yesterday morning. So he made the cut. They played overseas, I believe, as well. Oh, no, they didn't. That was the game that Mark Sanchez was supposed to be at before he got stabbed.
Which makes sense, because if it was yesterday on a Sunday, it wouldn't have been overseas. They only play those on Saturday.
He didn't. No, they do the overseas games on Sunday. They just do them early as fuck. They do them at like 9 a.m.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I thought they do those on Saturdays.
No. But yeah, Brock Bowers was out. He did not play yesterday, but he didn't get officially ruled out until yesterday morning.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's really hard to keep up with too. I mean.
Yeah.
Did you got a notification that he was ruled out?
I get notifications when everybody's ruled out.
Really?
Yep.
Because you manage the league?
I think it's just because I have my notifications turned on.
Oh, shit. Okay, that would make sense.
Because I remember I get some sometimes, and I'm like, fuck, do I have them? And then I check, and I'm like, I don't fucking have that guy. I don't care. And then I remember, like, oh, yeah, I kind of have to care.
I'd like to point out that this is Dean's first year actually setting his lineup, and he's
winless, yeah. He's 0-5. He's lost.
Yeah.
He has 0% chance of winning. Like, it's not official yet because the week ends tonight. There's still Monday games to play, but him and Sealy don't have Monday guys. So, yeah, he's done.
Yeah. So for Regina, who is the only person listening to this, that's the craziest thing. Our friend Dean has played. We've had this league for 5 or 6 years. The dude has actually won a year. He won the league a year, and yet this is his first time of ever actually setting a lineup and paying attention week to week.
And
he actually drafted. Yeah. That's the craziest thing. Usually he just goes with all Eagles, and he's like, okay, I'm good, and he walks away from it, and he doesn't do bad. I'm glad you pointed that out, Dalton, because I did not notice that at all. I hadn't even... But now I'm on Dingleberry Whip. Okay, that makes sense, though. Yeah, 0-4, damn.
Yeah,
damn.
He's worse. I'm about to be 1-4.
Why the fuck is Sealy 5-0, though? That pisses me off.
He's kicking ass.
Good job, Sealy. Holy
Gibbs,
crap.
No, he doesn't. Oh, he has Puka. That's why. I have Puka Nacua in my league. I'm unbeaten. Maybe that's the key. It's Puka Nacua. You got to get those Matthew Stafford wide receivers, man. Matthew Stafford's wide receivers seem to always do well. You know what's crazy is I had Puka's on track to set records. He's on track to set the receiving yard record this year. And I have him in my work league. And then whenever Cooper Kupp almost set the record a few years ago, I had him in our league.
That just tells me that I need to give up on this shit because I suck at fantasy football.
Yeah, you're about to beat me, but if I had Bijan Robinson, I think I would have been fine. Because my bye week guys, like I had my best on their bye weeks. Rome Odunze, Bijan Robinson, and the Steelers defense all on a bye. Like the Cardinals defense did all right for me, but Rome Odunze would have done better than fucking Bijan Robinson would have done better than goddamn Chase Brown. Fuck that asshole. I'm sick of this motherfucker.
Bro, I would have look on my bench. My other tight end had 23 points. If I just traded him for Travis Kelce, I would have had 160 points.
Yeah, you would have spanked me. I saw that all day yesterday. Like when that Bills Patriots game was going on, I said, "Thank fucking God." So the only reason that I had a chance at all is because you didn't start. Who's that? Jake Ferguson. Yeah.
Dude, turn me around and call me Dalton because I am not ready for what is about to happen. That is crazy.
Yeah, I mean we'll look ahead to week 6 and see who's going on week 6 here.
Let's look ahead.
I got Craig. I got all my boys back.
I got Dean.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Free win for Justin. Dude,
hopefully,
watch. Fucking sucks about playing Dean. You don't want to be the guy to lose to it.
That's what the thing though is. I'm going to be. I know it.
I think that's.
Shit.
I think that's the only win I have is Dean. Week 1, I'm pretty sure. No, sorry. The only win I have is against you, Dalton.
Right now, I've got a 60% win chance to win, so hopefully I do. But man, Dean, damn, I'm gonna lose to Dean, guys. I'm calling it now. Will be laughing at me next week.
Sealy beat me by fucking 70 in week 3.
Dude, Sealy, I've watched that dude's point total. It will not matter. He has killed it. He did such a dang good job drafting. It's retarded.
Yeah, Sealy's kicking ass. The best I did drafting was getting Bijan Robinson at pick 4. I'm surprised he was even fucking there. I don't know why he didn't get picked earlier than that. In my league, he was number 1. In my other league, my work league, he was the first overall pick.
Yeah. I think
that's why when I got to pick 4, I was like, Bijan Robinson's still on the board. I'll fucking take him. I have to. But
yeah, why not?
I'm glad his bye week is out of the way. He's my star player. In week 6, I got Craig from my old job from a couple jobs ago. I'll hopefully beat him. I need a new tight end. My tight end's on a bye. That's cool. But he's the only bye week guy I got.
Yeah. Who's damn, Ty's 3-1. I didn't realize Ty's kicking ass too. Dalton, you're playing Sealy. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, he's projected 143.
I see that. So you got 3 people that's on their bye technically. Dude, does this not suck to know that you're just a mediocre team? I feel like this is what a lot of actual NFL teams feel like going into the season. They're like, what the fuck's the point? We know what we're going to do. Like, what's the point? We're just surviving at this.
You know what's funny is I got to the point in fantasy football, I worry more about winning I get more worried when I'm winning at the beginning of the season than I do if I'm losing. So, I'm unbeaten in my work league right now. Last year, we had a guy that went 7-0 and then lost every fucking the rest of the games. And then in our league, what is it? Is this year 5 or 6 that we've been doing it? Both of the years that I won the championship, I started 0-4.
Yeah.
So, I get more worried. I get more worried when I'm winning early. I like the winning week to week. It's cool. It sucks to lose every week. Last year in my work league, I started 1-4 and I finished 3rd place. I think. I for some reason I get more concerned when I'm winning early.
Yeah.
And not if I'm winning early. I like being right around 500. I don't worry either way then. But in my work league, I'm 5-0 right now. I'm gonna finish this season goddamn 7-6 6. You know. But in our league, I'm 1-4 right now, and I think I'm going to end up. Well, we actually have more regular season games than we ever have before in our league. I don't know if you guys knew that.
That's awesome.
Because I changed the playoffs. The only playoff rules, or the only playoff round that's 2 weeks is our championship. Yeah. So the fucking quarterfinals and the semifinals are both 1 week. It used to be the last 6 weeks of the season were playoffs.
Yeah.
Now it's the last 4. Yeah, we have a couple extra regular season games because our playoffs are now just week by week until you get to the championship, and then it's 2 weeks.
Dude, I'm just now getting to the chat. I never read the chat. I see all these messages now. It's really funny. The first one that I read, I just swiped up on the chat and I said, from Ty, so far, lineup full of blind and retarded. But I like this because I'm seeing Sealy say that he likes this app a lot more. That's good. I'm glad that everybody's enjoying this app more. Good.
Everybody loves it. I remember Craig Draft Night said that it was much better. Sealy likes it. Kevin likes it. I think everybody likes it. I think it's our thing going forward. I want to throw something out to you guys right now. I think we do another league next year because I saw this online, and I think it would be fucking extra fun. Did you guys see the video of the guys that did a fucking fantasy football draft where the girlfriends drafted and the guys managed the team throughout the year?
I have not. You brought that up. I want to do it because Faith knows zero, and I think it would be a really fun and fair way to go about shit.
Same with Courtney. She don't know jack shit.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. See, that's a fair thing then. Yeah. What about Jocelyn? I feel like she might.
No. I mean, it's not. She doesn't know nothing. She's like, she actually like wants to learn. Like she told me that she wants to play. Yeah,
that's cool.
She told me that she wants to play, and her best friend's actually in like 2 fantasy leagues. Like she does play. Is that her?
Dude.
I hear her coming to the door. What's up? See? Yeah.
Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! I hear you, Jocelyn.
Yeah,
kill it, dude.
So even if we don't do the girlfriends drafting league, we can still fucking add a couple more people to the league. We can get Faith and Jocelyn in the league.
Yeah, we could just make a girlfriends league to where everybody with a significant other has that.
I really think that would be fun because Ty just got engaged, so we could do like the whole fucking league, and we could just have everybody. But like, the thing is that it'd be hard for us to all meet up, so we'd really have to do the honor system on make sure that the girlfriends are drafting and the guys aren't. Because me and you and Kevin and Dalton could easily get in the same location, but like, we have to trust Ty, which I trust Ty.
Yeah, I trust Ty. I honestly, here's the thing. Well,
you know what? Dean's girlfriend would draft better than him anyway. He fucking auto drafts.
I trust everybody except for I don't know the friends that you have brought into this, but I actually trust everybody in our group chat for the sole reason of I'm pretty sure that we want to beat our girlfriends more than we want our friends to lose to our girlfriends. Yeah. So I want to make sure I have a better team than her, and I don't care if she finishes last. Because that's just one more place that I'm not having to.
Dude, I can imagine household rivalry throughout the week. Whenever you're playing against each other, dude, my apartment would be mad shit talking.
Dude. Yes. Dude, we're going to have to run this. I love this idea. I love Dalton being up there. I've got to come up in the next couple weeks when you have another Monday off. I need to come up. We'll do a recording on a Monday with 2 cameras in your spare room there, and that way we can get all 3 of us, have a good little conversation and talk about this. Cause,
oh, fuck, if I'd known that, I just would have had you on this thing with us.
I thought I was going to leave soon, honestly.
Oh, okay.
I'm enjoying this.
This is a good time, dude. Yeah, we'll have Dalton on here a few times. Shit, as long as he's here, I think he could be our temporary third co-host here.
I like it.
A fantasy football trophy. I'm just worried about if someone won it and would not send
Wouldn't
it to
bring
the next person.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about because most people I'm not worried about, but I'm like, what the fuck if Dean wins, dude? We can't get a hold of him anyway. Unless there's an Eagles game going on, the post office ain't open on fucking Sundays. We can't get this trophy from him then.
Yeah, that is the hardest thing to think about. But that would be the best. I want us to make one. I think it'd be cool to make a homemade one.
Yeah.
I want to make one like I'm trying to get some ideas for the new roadie concepts. I like the idea of the TV and everything, but I think that's more of just a placeholder for something.
Yeah, we definitely got to do the girlfriend league next year. Do we want them to play, or do we want to do the ones where we draft, or they draft and we run the team? I think the ones where they play would be more fun.
I think if we're doing a girlfriend league, because then we would only need, like, we could literally just do me, you, Dalton, Ty, and Kevin if we just wanted to keep it, like, small.
Yeah, and we'd have 10 people. That's the same size.
There's 10 people. So I think that would be good, because then it's it's easy to manage, and we're not having to worry about as much people. And also, we're not going to leave anybody out, because, like, nothing against Dean. I know he's technically married, I think, but, like, nothing against his wife. Sealy could end up getting married, nothing against his wife. And whoever else in there. I don't know. I just feel like it'd be... I think it's because of how easy it is to communicate with the people that we just mentioned.
Yeah.
Like, us few. I think it would be easier to handle than an 18-person league with fucking 9 women also in there. Like,
yeah.
I think...
We could get fucking... the cool thing is, 4 of us can meet all in the same spot. Like, that's very doable. You know, the only person that wouldn't be there was Ty.
Yeah. Here's the thing. We'd have to set the ground rules. I don't think I would be sad. I don't think I could punish the females if they auto-draft.
Yeah.
I think whenever it comes time, which obviously we have a year for that, but whenever it comes time, we'll have to talk about it. But I think we can discuss those things because, I'm going to be honest, like, truly, aside from the people that I talk to Faith about who are on the Steelers team, I don't think she could name an NFL player that's currently playing. So it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That would be so fun. I want to do that so bad now. That would be so much fun.
That would be really fun.
Yeah, we got to do that. We need to remember that for next year.
Yeah.
When we are recording episode, probably at that time, 78, we need to be like, hey, don't forget. Pop this thing out.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm sure we'll bring it up a couple times throughout the... I know it'll pop into my mind as soon as training camp starts. Because I'll be like, oh, shit, here it is. It's time.
We're getting ready to...
Football and...
Yeah.
Right around the corner.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, what I want to do some years, I want to have, like, a fucking draft party. You know what I mean? Like, I want to, like, whether it be at somebody's house or even, like, go somewhere, like...
First things first, if I have a house at the time you want to do that, it can be at my house. Like, that would be my goal. Or if anybody has a house that's in our league, please volunteer your house, because that would be a lot.
My household will be making pretty good money by that time. We can get we can rent out a suite at a fucking hotel.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, see, my household will never make a lot of money.
Do a day of gambling and then go home and or go back to the room and draft and then go back to gambling.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Angry at our significant others about our teams. God damn it.
Yeah. And then they're mad at us for all the money we lost.
Right. That's how we get it even.
Fair play. Yep, fair play. That's how it is. Oh, I love it.
Oh, well, shit. I think it would be a good time to button this up if you don't have anything else, or if you do have anything else, throw her in there.
I have one thing to send you social media-wise. I just want you to laugh and check this out. I found, anybody that doesn't know, Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys, I have found his long-lost cousin, and I found it in these videos. And I highly recommend you to check them out.
I think I already know what this is. Is it a dude that works at Rural King?
I don't know. His page is called Buds and Beers.
Oh, no. The reason I was saying this is I saw a video right before we recorded of this guy. He had a Rural King hat on, so I'm assuming he was an employee, but he was talking shit to somebody in a car. And then the dude rolls up the window on him, and the employee, I think it was an employee, was trying to fight him. And he did this number right here. He was like...
No. Watch this video with the sound on real quick. We'll just let people hear it.
I'm still waiting for him to go through.
Oh, come on. Stop being stupid. Now you can go to his page and he has a bunch. I just saved this specific video.
You send it to me a text message or on a
Messenger, Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
Sorry, it's a Facebook page that I found it.
There we go. I got it.
Tells me if I don't miss one more day this whole year, not late once, no long lunch breaks, this is my Christmas bonus. This entire plant. He's got 9 million fucking bean plants on the farm. This is what I have to look forward to. Holy jolly Christmas. Plants kind of fall. Put it on the side with the most fucking wind. Now it's kind of fall.
He does that voice pretty good.
Dude, he has a page. Please, people, follow this guy's page because multiple people.
Is that it?
Yes, Buzzed and Blazed. That's what it is.
Buzzed and Blazed, yeah, not Blasted. Is he the red bastard? Is that his fucking profile picture? He's the red bastard?
Yes. I'm telling you, this Canadian man has got to make an appearance on this next episode of Trailer Park, or this next season. He is spot on, brother,
It reminds me back when I was just a little gaffer. Over at Trout Haven. Grab the ball, we crank the balls, and kick it into the bush there. We were actually hitting all boy beers back then, but got so many of these bastards lying around. Trying to get it into there.
Wow, that's awesome.
So Buzzed and Blazed, Buzzed and Blazed on Facebook and Instagram. Everybody check those out. Check him out. Very funny. He's Bubbles' long lost brother. My review for this week is going to be the Sourpuss Soda Kiwi Orange flavor.
Oh, no cock and bull this time. Now you got sour puss.
Oh, don't worry. I got a nice cock soda coming up for a review that I found this week.
I next whenever first fucking big paycheck I get, I'm gonna go buy that chicken cock from the liquor store. You remember that picture I sent you?
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen that stuff, Dalton? There's a thing. It's smoker friendly back home, and it's locked in like a glass case, and it's called chicken cock. I have a picture of it somewhere. I'll show it to you.
Yeah, it's just liquor.
Yeah, it's just liquor.
Well, I'll tell you what. This Sour Punch soda, I ain't going to tell you to pucker up because I'll tell you what, neither my south nor north end is puckering up. This isn't sour. This isn't freaking tart. This is really just tastes like a, it doesn't even taste like kiwi.
Oh.
It tastes like a freaking green apple popsicle. It tastes like a popsicle. Very disappointing. I'm giving it a 2 out of 10 because it is supposed to be a sour soda. Just tastes like a popsicle. Good flavor, but not what it was supposed to be. So, bad delivery. 2 out of 10. And just quickly, I'm going to shout these guys out because I've been eating them forever. I went to an Asian grocery store here recently. Nice. Picked up a whole bunch of candy I'll be reviewing. These are absolutely delicious. I highly recommend them. They're just gummy candies. And the last time the peelables that I had chai seeds, these have real kiwi seeds in them. Ooh. So I just find that cool. And they're made with real kiwi juice. And you can tell because it's not super artificially sweet and flavored. Just very nice. Other than that, I think everybody should just get ready because I feel like episode 42 will be another good one. And episode 41 has been pretty fun as well.
Yeah, 42 is going to be the Bill Clinton episode, I believe.
Yes, we'll be pulling some things from underneath the table. Check it out to see what all we have. It might be a woman. It might be, might not be. Who knows? That's the whole point, to find out and see. This time you guys will have it on camera. They didn't have him on camera.
Yeah, they just had him under oath and he lied.
Then again, I don't know what's worse. You guys can decide. Tell us.
Yeah, we'll decide, and we'll decide for sure next week. If nobody else decides for us, we'll decide on our own.
That's right. Watch for our social media stories. We're going to put up a poll. Would you rather be stabbed or would you rather assault somebody and get a felony charge? And then
make sure you put a picture of Mark Sanchez in uniform on it.
Yes, we will. We will be sure to do that. That'll be done.
Or a video of him running wind sprints. One of the two, if you can find it.
And
he did. He fucked him up real bad. Yeah.
See, that's awful. Screw you, Mark Sanchez. Anybody that's in the northern Pittsburgh area, please watch out for my 5'2" purple hair friend Dalton. He'll be walking around the city the next few weeks while he is doing some construction projects. He is getting ready to build a skyscraper. Yeah. So that'll be really cool. You should look out for that thing. And I don't know. What else, Wyatt?
I will say, if you do happen to see Dalton in the Pittsburgh area and you see him running wind sprints behind Tequila Cowboy, you better have a knife.
Okay. That's about it. You know what? Be prepared, because my friend is. That's about it.
That's right. Yeah. And don't block the fucking alleyway while he's doing his sprints, for God's sake.
Just trying to get in shape, all right? The season's coming up, and he's trying to show out.
Yeah, dude, he's got to make a comeback before Brady Quinn takes his job. All right.
I've never even heard of that guy. That's the funniest fucking thing.
He used to play for the Browns. He used to play for the Browns. Yeah, I think he also used to play for the
That's why I never heard of him.
Yeah, I think he's.
That's also. Okay, so he knows the guy even better.
Yeah. Yeah, he might have had a job taken by him before. I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up.
Good to know. Well, everybody watch out for episode 42. Episode 41's coming out. It's now finished if you've already listened to it. Don't get stabbed. Run your wind sprints and milk your goats, people, because the beer will be flowing, the answers will be coming, and so will we. So watch out for episode 42. We're getting off of here, both physically and mentally. Goodbye.